What's up everybody, Cursing Mushroom here, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. So guys, I wanted to come and talk to you guys before we did this week at Bungie, and kind of have a little heartfelt moment. The last week or so, we have had some family issues. My son, we went on vacation, and then my wife had to take him to the hospital multiple times because he was running really high fevers, and he's just a baby. And you know, I just wanted you guys' prayers. He's good now. The reason you haven't been seeing a lot of videos from me in the past week is because of that, and the simple fact that we had a friend pass away. And I wanted to say to you guys that if you're ever having an issue with drug addiction or anything like that, there's people out there that can help you. Don't take it too far. I don't want to say too much about it because of reasons, but in the description below, I will put a link to a hotline if you need help, because I think it's very important that we help each other in our times of need. So if there's only one person that sees this video and I can affect someone's life, just one person, that's so much better than not doing nothing, not saying anything. So that kind of wrap it up. That's kind of why I've been on the down low for the past week. And you know, we're just trying to get our things together and all this and that. So I will be making more videos here in the near future, but we've got a lot of stuff on our plate for next couple of days. I will drop a video here and there when I can, but note that I have not forgot about you guys, and this channel means a lot to me. Like I said, if you need help, you know, you can message me. I don't care. You need a shoulder to cry on, that's fine. Or you can hit up this hotline if you really need it. So guys, without further ado, let's get into this week at Bungie. Alright, so some of the main reasons I wanted you guys to see this week at Bungie is because of the weapon changes. And if you haven't seen it yet, you may want to. The reveal trailer for Forsaken, Cade dies. Yes, he does. Oh my gosh, it's such a heartfelt moment. But I'm telling you, I think this is going to make the game better, because I feel like we needed some heart tug in Destiny 2. It's something we just needed. I think it's better for everyone and the game moving forward. I think it's a dark moment, but hopefully we can strive to be better because of it. Not just in terms of, you know, being a guardian, but storytelling, everything. I think it's a good thing. Even though it's sad, it will be something amazing. He is like one of the best characters in the game. So maybe when you go to the tower next, they're going to be like, what do we do? You know, there's no one to talk to that tickles my fancy anymore, you know? Not saying he was my favorite, but I know he is a favorite and a jokester and all that stuff. I'm going to leave a link in the description below for this week at Bungie, so that way you can go to it and you can click these and watch them if you want to. And they also talk about the Gambit trailer here. They've got the trailer. It's pretty sweet. Gambit, I think, is going to be probably the pinnacle of Destiny in terms of the actual franchise. I think this is where they should have been in the beginning. I think this is something they should have had from day one in D1. I think this is amazing. I think this is the PvP that Destiny deserves. I don't think their PvP should be modeled after competitive. That's just my opinion. Take it whichever way you want. It's okay if you don't like it. That's okay. Everyone has their opinion. But this is the way I feel that the competitive side of Destiny 2 PvP should be. Because someone like myself, I'm not the absolute best in PvP, but I'm pretty decent in terms of PvE and understanding the mechanics. And it makes it interesting, because now a person that does a little bit of both can be maybe excellent at this game mode or something like that. We'll see. New features, you know, it's only September, mate. It's not too far away. But let's move on here. So, of course, they talked about all the fun moments at E3, which is absolutely amazing. E3 is one of my bucket list things to do. I wish I could go. So one day I will. Now, here they talk about that the Forsaken players will be able to infuse year 1 gear up to max power, which is really exciting. So if you really enjoy your Better Devils, don't worry, it will still be valid, which is amazing. Let's not revert to D1 issues where you couldn't use things from year 1 and so on and so forth. I think this is an absolute leap in the right direction. Now, this is the main reason I wanted you guys to check this week's at Bungie. Just blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Man, this blog, man, because you know, it's play your way. Let's read a little bit and talk a little bit about it, and just kind of dwell on what's happening. So they're going to let Josh take the forefront here. He's the design lead. And, you know, if you haven't seen the Vidoc, when you click this link, you can click this Vidoc here. It's like 9 minutes of great footage, and it's awesome. Watch it if you haven't seen it. It's really interesting. So Josh says here, "Hey everybody, I wanted to stop by for a second and provide just a bit of information regarding the new weapon slot system. We know many of you want the D1 style system back. Many of you have also asked to keep the D2 model. We want to deliver something you all want, but we also want to surprise and delight you while moving the game forward. Ultimately, we want to give you something better than anything you've seen yet." And I think this is a very true statement. Why? Because I don't want to revert to D1 system. Yes, I enjoyed the D1 system better in terms of PvE activities for the most part, but I didn't really enjoy it in the PvP model, but that's just me. I know there's a lot of people that feel the opposite way about it, but we'll have to see how this plays out in the future. And as we go week by week, we'll know more until we get to the point where we can play it. More choices and deeper customization. The two top slots, quick slots, have more freedom than ever, allowing you to carry unique sets of primary and special weapons. When paired with the appropriate exotic, crazy loadouts like the 3-shoddy build I mentioned in the Vidoc are possible, and freaking awesome. Balanced with ammo. Uptime for your weapons is balanced on how often you can get your hands on the right ammo, tuned to be very similar to D1. Uptime works as follows, most to least. So this is what you're going to get the most of, all the way down to least of in terms of ammo drops. Primary, which is the white, then special, which is green, and then finally heavy, which is purple. Primary ammo is useless while running the 3-shoddy loadout, which takes a combination of special and heavy ammo. You finding yourself completely dry means it's time to get your hands dirty. Godspeed, Space Puncher. Which meaning is, we're going to have to tune our builds, because if you're running 3 shotties, it's really not, I mean, yeah, you can, but you're going to run out of ammo so quickly that you're going to be pretty much punching everything, just trying to get your hands on that precious ammo. Now, of course, when it comes out, I'm going to have some awesome builds that you guys can see, and we're going to do all some crazy stuff, and that's what's going to be fun. I think it's going to be interesting, and we'll get to that when we get there. And perfect for rolls, which I think this is a very unique thing, and I think this is very interesting because this is how I feel about it. Whether it be for raids, trials, and comp, or the brand new, incredibly awesome, and in my opinion, Pinnacle Destiny Sandbox Activity Gambit. The new weapon system shines at allowing incredible flexibility and customization so you and your team can strategize and build your way to greatness. Mama always said load out for the job you want. I promise you're going to get more specific details soon, along with a ton of additional Forsaken information. Now, what I'm thinking, not thinking, but this is what he's saying here, and I think it's very valid. Now we can actually coordinate more with our teammates. I mean, yes, we coordinated before, but now we can have that guy that's just the sniper guy, just the shoddy melee guy, just the rocket guy, just the linear fusion guy, maybe just the shield buster dude that's got, you know, dual autos, you know, and he's rocking, you know, whatever. You know, it's amazing. I think this is going to be a great way and an interesting thing for everybody to do. And of course, Dead Orbit won last week. Whoop-de-freaking-do. We knew that was going to happen. Of course, we're going to do a Dancing Warlock, you know. But anyway, let's move on. And they show the percentages here of who pledged and who actually, you know, got the max ranks earned, which was astounding. The pledge players, the numbers weren't just extremely crazy, but the number of total faction ranks earned, everybody was trying to max out Dead Orbit. And then, of course, next week, Tuesday, June 19th, Iron Banner is returning. Make sure you get in there and get your ornaments and weapons if you haven't obtained them yet. But guys, that's going to be it for today's This Week at Bungie video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have something to say, don't forget to put it in the comments down below, how you feel about the new weapon system. You know, anything, Cade's death, it doesn't matter. Let's chit chat, let's talk it up. And like I said, if you need help, you can message me or you can click the link in the description. There will be a hotline link in there. Guys, don't let it go on too far. But with that being said, I hope you have a great afternoon, morning, day, or night, wherever you may be. Cursing Mushroom out.